I know. I know it's going to be an echo. I hear it. How is this? Can you hear me now? Yes, no, no, yes, yes. You can. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. You can. Yay. Yay. Let me get them to turn the TV down because I hear the TV loud downstairs. Hey, y'all. Thank you for being here. Y'all know if I'm not looking at the right camera, just pretend like I am, okay? Let me move my computer. Hey. Oh my gosh. The sticks the no, sorry, I didn't stick it. I had a little fall. They took 9/10 of a point off. Hey Tracy. Hey. Oh my gosh. It's so good to see everybody. You know, we start with a goal. I'm going to start with the goal and give people a chance to come in. And if somebody comes in, you can say, this is the goal, because they might come in and say, what are we working on? So here's the goal: to learn how to use infusible ink. Y'all, what's that thing called? Autocorrect. It does my name real dirty. It's been Deltona, Delanda, Bologna, all the things. It's never Delanda. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Nani's Journey. You find you, Christiana. Well, well, well. Yeah, Aunt Wanda. It's never Delanda. It's, I promise you, it's everything else but. Tracy, it happens. It happens to everybody. I'm like, boy, that autocorrect can get you every time. Crafty, y'all trying to make me cry? Y'all know I gotta have coffee. Oh, Liz, you will love Cricut. I love Cricut. I have my I don't know how many of y'all have seen my reel with my mug press, but I'm gonna make a mug with the infusible ink so y'all can see how to use it. Yeah. Or you can just say D. That works. That works. Southfield, Michigan. Is it cold? It was a little bit cold here. Deanne, they bought your name. Okay. Yeah. Dems, look, I love the mug press. Donna, it's so good to see. Yay, it's good to see you too. Okay, so we are going to start with the things. And y'all know, I'm telling you, like when I'm getting ready for a live crafting event, it's so different for me than when I'm recording, because when I'm recording, I can just do it the way I do it. I can yell, I can fuss. I just have all kinds of conversations in here with this these machines. And this cricket has heard a lot of words that it probably shouldn't have heard. And if it was a child, it would have been considered as abuse. Okay. But, but when I'm live, or when I know I'm going live, first of all, I get all nervous. I get myself all worked up. And then get myself together and I try to think about all the things I want you to know. We're from Florida. I'm from Florida. I grew up in Florida. I grew up in St. Petersburg. Boom! Guess who stepped in the room? This vinyl is, that is a great question, Tony. This vinyl is actually the new Caesar Aurora. I ordered it in every color because, that's what I do. I overspend and confuse people. Oh, you just moved from St. Petersburg. I grew up in St. Petersburg, and then I went to high school in Miami. Yeah. Okay. So I've already shown the goal. The goal is to learn how to use infusible ink. Hey, Risa, Linda, this mug press is amazing. I can't even lie. Hey, Miss Victoria. Hey, Dims. Aw, I'm so happy to see everybody. Y'all make sure to please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Okay, so when I was thinking about this, I feel like when I start going live now, my goals are really going to be centered on beginners because I know a lot of people got a Cricut for Christmas, or you just got to the point where you're ready to open your Cricut and use it. And I know when I was a beginner, there were so many things I wanted to know. Y'all, I'm trying to do well at looking at the camera. Like by the end of this, y'all be like, did y'all see how Delonda was looking at the camera? Baby, she was looking at the what? Camera. Because I'm focused right there. Okay, y'all gonna be so proud of me. You're going to be proud. Okay, starting when? Now. Okay, okay. So when I was a beginner, I was like, man, I want to learn everything, right? So as a beginner, one thing I did not know about was infusible ink. And because I was a beginner and I was buying all kinds of stuff, that's why you see all that vinyl back there, because I buy a whole bunch of stuff and I was buying stuff that I really didn't need. Um, and then early in my journey, I went to like Tracy. That's why I love you. I'm already hugging you through the iPad. I'm hugging you right there. That's me hugging you. um, I went to Hobby Lobby and they were getting rid of all, not Hobby Lobby, that's a lot. Joann's and Hobby Lobby. They were getting rid of all of their Cricut mug press or the Cricut Joy infusible ink, and they had it on sale for like $1.99. I was like, I'll take 20. And I was a little bit embarrassed, but not too embarrassed to not buy it. Okay, because I bought it. I bought a lot of it actually. So I currently store my little boxes of infusible ink in one of these right here. So these are all of my small boxes. Okay. And I keep the smaller boxes separate from the big boxes. But a lot of these I got for $1.99 when they were like trying to get rid of them, because I mean somebody's trash is another man's what? Treasure. So this was my treasure. We're gonna get to that. D1000M. Is that Doom? Is that Doom? Is that what that is? That's unique. The vinyl that I have on my shirt is that new Caesar Aurora. And if you want, it's Doom. Okay, I got it. Doom. I got it. I'll leave a link for that because I do have a discount code if you want to get it from. Hey Don, and I hope I say it right, John Yell. If you want to get it from 143 Vinyl. Okay, so the little boxes, they're just the smaller version. They were originally made for the Cricut Joy. Well, I don't have a Cricut Joy, and I'm probably not ever going to own a Cricut Joy. I've only seen one in person one time. So it's the same thing as this. It's just a shorter sheet, right? It's the same product. They were getting rid of these, and so I was like, I'll take them. Hey, Sonya. So that's what these are. So I store my little boxes in a little thing like that, and I store my big boxes like this. And these are all of the infusible ink sheets I have. So these are my big ones. And here more recently, I started getting into the pattern sheets because I just think the patterns are a lot of fun. I really do. I know. Doom is, if you Doom don't stick. I'm a poor influence on do not shop. Do not buy stuff, because if I see something and I like it, I'm going to buy it. Okay. So there's that. My willpower does not exist. You know, people be like, my willpower is strong. Mine doesn't exist. Okay. And I'm not going to say that I wish it did, because I don't. I've tried it. I tried to be like, you know what? I'm not going to buy it. But that doesn't work, because what it leads to is me lying to myself. And I don't need to lie to myself. I don't need to be like, I'm not going to shop. I'm not. I'm just, if I see something and I want it, if I can afford it, I'm going to buy it. I no, no, wait a minute, wait a minute. Who said don't retire? Laura, I have to. I have to retire now. We're getting close to retirement. Y'all ain't gonna have me right. No, sit down, kids. Uh-uh. Fine line between hoarding and crafting. I know. It's my willpower. It does not exist. It doesn't. Okay, so I was thinking about all the things. So that's what the infusible ink looks like. Cricut makes a brand of infusible ink. There are other companies that make infusible ink. I have not tried any of the other brands. I know that there are other crafters who have, but I just haven't, and I don't really feel the need to. And I don't, some of you probably don't know this, but I am very choosy about what companies I allow to send me stuff. So if a company reaches out to me and they say, "Oh, can I send you some, stuff to try?" I ask them questions. I kind of take them through, some Q&A, like, why do you want to send me this? Are you trying to have me promote your product? Because I want to be careful about that. So other companies have reached out to ask me to try their stuff, and I just don't want to, because I haven't felt the need to. So there's that. But there are other companies that make infusible ink, just their brand. Okay. All right. So then I thought about questions you might have. How is infusible ink used? So I have a lot of examples that I want to show you about how it's used. And we're going to press a few things. I'm going to press a shirt. I'm going to press a bag. I'm going to press a mug. I'm going to press a bookmark, and just give you some ideas for how you can use infusible ink, especially if you have not gotten into sublimation yet. Because what you should know about infusible ink is that it is actually ink. The ink is in the box. So when people say, well, what kind of printer do you need for infusible ink? You don't need a printer at all. This is actually, it's ink. So when you look at this number right here, where it says 2, that means that there are 2 sheets in the box, and each sheet is 12 by 12. Okay. Infusible ink works a lot like sublimation, because the ink that's in here is activated by heat. And when you press it on something, the ink is absorbed into the fabric. So let me show you an example. This shirt right here was made with infusible ink. And I made this shirt, I know for a fact, over a year ago. And I'm going to try to get it up close so you can see that the ink is actually in the fabric. So when you look at this shirt, do you see that? The ink is in the fabric. It's not on top, like with vinyl, like the shirt that I'm wearing right now. This shirt is vinyl. The design on here is vinyl. If I were to make this with infusible ink, the design would be infused into the fibers. This is infused into the fiber of the fabric. So hopefully you can see that. I don't know if the camera's even doing this any justice. Okay. So in order to make this shirt, I used 2 different patterns. I used the regular blue, and I used a patterned box of infusible ink. So it was just this box right here. See that pattern? That's this. And then the blue is this. And you see these were $1.99. And the tutorial for this is on my channel already. Okay. So that's one example. This is another example of how you can use infusible ink. This is just another shirt. I did this one and I layered it. So there's a black layer and then there's a red layer. and it just says Christmas vibes. And once again, the ink is in the fabric. Wish I could really, let me start turning the, see that? And if I stretch this, oh gosh, guys, I'm not good at this at all, but oh, I'm not good at this part. But see that? See how the ink is in there? It's not on top. And you can see that it's right. And so people say, well, how long does infusible ink last? It's probably gonna last longer than the shirt. Like, why are you throwing the shirt away? Because you know the sleeves have already fallen off. Okay, so this it's going to last a long time. So you see what it looks like on fabric. It is intended to be used on polyester, just like sublimation. So anything that you can use on sublimation, you can use with infusible ink. This is also infusible ink. These are just coasters. These are Cricut brand coasters. I just used a green sheet of infusible ink. This is another coaster, a Cricut coaster. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to show you some other examples because I don't want you to be like, oh, all you can do is make shirts. It's not worth it. It's definitely worth it. This is one of those hand sanitizer holders. And when I made this, I didn't even need my Cricut. All I had to do was just cut out a piece of infusible ink and press it on here because this little bag is made out of polyester. So it is, this right here was made from this. See that? And this was again $1.99. Okay, so y'all following? You don't have to do anything to the coaster, it's on there. Okay. All right, so let's see what else. This is an wine bag that I made with infusible ink. And so in order to do this one, I use two patterns. I use this buffalo check and I use a sheet of green. Okay. Okay. All right. So it's just so many things you can do. It's tons and tons of things you can do with infusible ink. And in my opinion, if you have not gotten started with sublimation yet, infusible ink is the way to go. Like, I really, really do love it. I want to show you one other thing. So this is a mug that I made with infusible ink. I just put it in my Cricut mug press. Okay, this is just from infusible ink. It's one of those Cricut mugs. Okay, and I can wash this in, I've actually put it in the dishwasher. It can be washed in the dishwasher. And I can put it in the microwave. Okay, so it's in there, right? Okay, so now I've shown you some examples of what you can do. I also have one more example. Let me see if I have them up here. I'm trying to keep myself together. Keep yourself together. Oh, right here. So these earrings right here will also, thank you, Sarah. I've also made earrings with infusible ink. These are the easiest things to make, so you don't even need a Cricut for these. This is just infusible ink, and I just use the sublimation earring blanks. And these came from, let me see if I still have this pattern. I might not because I used it so much. Oh, this, it was this. Okay. All right. Okay, so some other questions that probably will come up, and I'm telling you the way I was thinking about this. Um, primarily, you know, it's really intended to be used on polyester, like I said. However, you know, as with anything, because a lot of people don't like to wear polyester, a lot of people don't like to wear white. I am one of them. I don't typically wear white. There's really only one or two white shirts that I will wear. One of them says, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, because somebody made that for me, and I love that shirt. And then I'll wear white shirts that I've made with Infusible ink. However, you can use Infusible ink with a hack. You can put white glitter vinyl under it to make a shirt, or you could use the clear sublimation HTV by HTV Ron. I have both tutorials for how to do that on my channel. This is an example of what one of them looks like. So with this shirt right here, on top is Infusible ink, but underneath it is glitter vinyl. Okay. And so I just made this one at Christmas time. And you can see, it's on the cotton, and you can see the glitter, the layer of glitter behind it. The downside for me for this, and this is just a matter of opinion, everything I'm going to tell you is my opinion, right? Because nobody can tell you your opinion. When I want your opinion, I give it to you. Not that. We're not doing that. Right? The thing about using glitter vinyl as a layer is that, you hear that? So that's the only thing about it. I don't prefer that. It's not, I just don't prefer it. And it feels a little bit rough. Is that Patrice? Is she here? Okay. So how are we feeling so far? Is that Marilyn? Hey, Marilyn. Aw. How y'all feeling so far? How are you feeling? Yes, I agree, Sarah. How y'all feeling? Feeling good? Okay. So hopefully that answered some of your questions about Infusible ink. Like, what can you use it on? Do you have to get the big one? You can use it with the Cricut Joy. You can use it with a Cricut Easy Press. You can, when it's time to press it. Tammy, I love you. Feeling hematite. Okay, that's the only dance I know how to do. Can you sublimate on black polyester fabric without the glitter vinyl? That's a great question, Laura. And I don't know that. I don't know. Maybe Patrice knows. I don't know. Patrice, can you sublimate on black polyester without the glitter? I haven't tried that. Oh, thank you, Kim. Okay. So I figured we would start with something easy. Okay. Here's another thing, a little tip that I'm going to tell you is I don't throw away my scraps of Infusible ink. How often do I stream? Not a lot, because I get so nervous. Doomed. I feel doomed. You made me say that. I feel nervous. Y'all, when I'm going live, I get so nervous. I don't know why. I get very nervous. Keep God first. I love that name. With a sawgrass, with the Infusible ink, Jackie, you don't need a printer. The ink is right here. This is the printer. The printer is in this box. Kristen, I saved the scraps because with the scraps, you can use it to make earrings. Okay. So I said I would show you that first. We'll start with a pair of earrings. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate that. So here's an example of a scrap. Let me see if I have any more. And I'm trying to do better. I am trying to do better about labeling my boxes. I have not done a good job of that. But I have scraps of Infusible ink. This is awful. This is terrible, y'all. We're going to see if we can get an earring out of this. We should be able to get some earrings out. I'm going to make some earrings with this. Okay, I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to go get my little mini press. What do you use the Infusible ink pens on? The same stuff that you use. You can use Infusible ink pens on this, but you would have to have I use sublimation paper, but other people use what's that? Copy paper. Hold on. So I'm gonna just use my little mini press to show you this. Let me plug it up. Now you see we have not used the laser copy paper. Thank you, Kristen. Kristen, thank you. So this is the little HTV Ront mini press. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this to make some earrings. Use this and these scraps. If y'all have not hit like on the video, please do. That will be amazing. Oh yeah, I love that mug press. I promise that thing is, I don't think Cricut could make anything better than the mug press. Thank you, Melanie. Technology is amazing, that's true. I made this mug, but this is not infusible ink. This is sublimation, but I feel like I could have. It would have been a nightmare to weed it though. Okay. Let me double check the settings for the earrings. And if you're taking notes, take notes on these sublimation earring blanks. I should have had it written down. I'm sorry that I didn't. I'm so sorry. Okay, it says, what does it say? Okay, 45 seconds. Okay. All right, so I have the first earring blank, and what you should know, and it's probably hard to tell. I got my new pen yesterday, y'all. So it's hard to tell, but there is a clear plastic coating on here. So you can just use your weeding tool to take the plastic off. So I'm gonna do it so you can see it. And it's very hard to see that. But guess when you'll find out when you add that heat. See that? So if you're going to be pressing these or getting these blanks right here, make sure you take the plastic off. Thank you so much, Vicki. And there's plastic on both sides. Now these earrings are amazing because guess what? If I'm getting ready to go out with my husband and he's like, go get dressed, I'm taking you out. I bought you a turquoise shirt. I'm like, wait a minute, sir. I don't have turquoise earrings. I'm gonna run upstairs and make me some right here with these little blanks. So go ahead and take the plastic off both sides. Plastic. Hi, Debbie. Watch over souls. Oh, that would be nice, Sandra. That would be very nice. Yeah, the same blanks. Thank you. So when I go to the nail salon, y'all, I just say, give me something pink. That's it. I'm not one of those like, no, it has to be a vampire nail with a design on the side and look, I'm so basic, baby. Right? It's super basic. Okay. So I'm going to get some butcher paper. Now, let me say this because I didn't say it. Butcher paper comes in the box. Okay. When you get infusible ink, butcher paper comes in the box. Full transparency, just being honest with you. I really don't ever use the butcher paper that comes in the box. So probably all of my boxes still have it. If you live in the United States and you have a Sam's Club membership, or you have a cousin who has a Sam's Club membership, get you somebody to go get you some butcher paper from Sam's, okay? Because they sell it like this. Okay. Just going back there to the meat department, and it's right on the shelf by the paper plates and the, all the stuff when you're having a cookout is by that stuff. Okay. So Costco might have it too, but we're not Costco shoppers. We're Sam's shoppers. So this is, and this is gonna, it's the last time I checked, this was like 20, maybe $25. Okay. And it's 1,000 feet. Okay. So Sam's Club. I'm gonna try to get right here so you can see. Uh-oh. Okay. You have the same butcher paper. Good. Look at great minds do what? Think alike. I want to try to change the view and see if, let's see. Height. Okay. Oh no, wait. Add back and let's see if we can do a solo layout. Okay, so I have taken the plastic off the earrings, right? So here's one of those earrings. And I told you I'm just using these scraps because I don't throw my scraps away. Now with the scraps, all I need is a piece that's big enough to cover this earring. Okay, is this a good view? Can y'all see? Can y'all see what I'm showing? Yes. And you see, I didn't cut out, I didn't use my Cricut. I didn't, these are scraps from something else that I've made. Okay. So I'm just going to like rip this off right here. And I'm going to make sure that my earring covers this whole thing, that this will cover one side of the earring. Right. And then I'm going to get some of that heat resistant tape. I prefer the Cricut brand. You can use whatever kind you like. And I'm just going to tape it down. And I want to make sure that it's going to stick. Now I'll just turn it this way for a second. Let me get my mat. Because Infusible ink is just like, sublimation ink in so many ways, you don't want to have any ghosting, right? I don't want to have any ghosting. Let me do it this way. I'll do it this way so I can see it. Hopefully y'all can see it too. And I'm going to let me just rip this right here because we do not waste. Okay. And I'm going to cover this and I'm going to press this for 45 seconds. Let me get my phone so I can use my phone as a timer. Let me get my phone and use it as a timer. 45 seconds is what the recommended setting is. And I'm just using y'all can't see that, but you'll hear it when it goes off. See what I'm doing? My little mini press. And I'm just going to hold it steady for 45 seconds. Oh, Christiana, this watch is not what you think it is. Ma'am, I don't spend money on this kind of stuff. If this watch was made out of vinyl, that would be something different. So I'm just pressing this, keeping it steady, 45 seconds. I'm not using a big old press. I didn't cut out a special design. I didn't purchase an SVG. Got like 3 seconds left. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is, ooh, okay, hold on, timer. So what I'm going to do is take this. It's hot too. Uh-oh. We didn't press it. Oh, it's hot, y'all. Hold on. Let me try it again because it did not press it. I'm going to try it with this same piece. I don't know why. Because people say, let me get another piece of tape. Hold on. But of course, that only happens to me. We what? Live and we learn. And if it doesn't work, I'll just use another piece. If it doesn't work, I will use another piece. Paper on top. It was upside down. It was supposed to be. It was fine. No, I removed the film already. It should have been fine, but whatever. Hold on. I had to open a new roll of I'm opening a new roll of tape. Because of course, I ran out of tape. Of course. Let me try it again, y'all. Let's see. What do I do? Confuse people? That's what I do for a living. In my spare time, I walk around trying to confuse people. Y'all go find somebody more competent. Was it upside down? Doesn't the heat have to be in contact with the ink? Yeah. Yes. Let me look at it again. Hold on, y'all. It should have been. This is the ink. Let me see. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try this piece. Oh, because it was on. That's why. I understand now. Let me try it right here. I'm gonna tape it. I'm gonna tape this and then turn it over. That's what I should have done. Y'all find somebody more competent. I could still do it like this. And then do this. Okay, we're gonna try it again. Let me set my timer again for 45 seconds. My phone don't recognize my face all the time. It was a test and all of y'all failed. I feel like I don't have the thing covered all the way, but we'll see. Checking to make sure. Yeah, and you weren't. It wasn't you. It was me. 15 seconds. I don't feel like I covered the little tip, but we'll see. Hopefully I did. And I have this on the highest setting. All right, let's see this time. And if it, y'all should wear gloves. Okay, I hit cancel. Cancel. Bam! Oh my gosh. See that? That's so cute. Look how cute. Okay, so now I'm going back to this one that I just messed up for no reason. It's hot though. 45 seconds, y'all. because nothing transferred, because guess what? There was nothing to transfer because your teacher did you dirty. I'm gonna try to put it back in the exact same spot. With your paper, 4 to 5 seconds. Teacher did you dirty. Teacher be like, you know what? I want all of y'all to fail. That's it. Class is over. Hopefully I got it covered. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I was disappointed when I found out the little Cricut mug, the little Cricut mini press didn't have a timer. I thought it did. I bought it for no reason. Because this one is just perfectly fine. Do you have the earring blanks? I'll link them. I will link them. All right. See that? So then I would just take the, it's hot. Take the, ooh, hot. How you feeling? Hot. How you feeling? Let me change the camera view. This one. Change it to this one. Yes. Okay. So then I would just take the earring blank and I would add the little hardware that comes with it. Make a cute little earring. So the only thing to learn about that is make sure when you press it that you actually press it on the side that has the ink. Okay? Okay. Girl, you be doing some dumb stuff, don't you? So look. Isn't that cute? Let me just wear one right quick. You know what, Delonda? You gonna press it on the right side. Lord, help her, Lord. Look at that little old earring. Look at that. So that I would need to press the other one. But yeah, that came from scrap. So don't throw. And oh, here's another thing. So you see how the color is dull before you press it, but then look at how vibrant it is. It looks like I have a little, night sky right hanging on my ear. So don't throw away your scraps. I don't throw mine away. Okay. Do I need to wear one earring or y'all got it? Y'all got it. Okay, Risa says you got the same butcher paper. Okay. All right, let me give y'all the link to the earrings that I have. Are these the ones? Yeah, these are the ones that I purchased right here. Let me try that again. It won't let me do it right now. I don't know why, but okay. I'll do it in a minute because I don't know what happened. It looks like I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Am I frozen? I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I'm not frozen. This computer is frozen. We're going to try it again. Those are the things that happened to me. Okay. So another thing I wanted to press and just show you how to do it is one of those bags. Wanda, thank you so much. Wanda said I was looking really good. That's what Wanda said. And what? If she said it, she meant it. Okay. I don't know what that is. And I don't, let's see. I'm going to do a bag first. I mean, I guess you could add rhinestones, but I won't have rhinestones on mine until 2035 because that's when I'll be ready to get started with rhinestones. Okay. So there's that. Coasters, same way. Everything with infusible ink really is the, 45 seconds is the standard amount of time. 45 seconds. 45 seconds. And the temperature when you're using a heat press is 385 degrees. Okay, how y'all feeling? Okay, let me show you how to do a bag. So these bags came from Michael's. Let me tell you why I love them. I love these bags because, in my opinion, and this is just a matter of opinion, these bags are reasonably priced. If you buy a package of, I think I bought a package of 12, they were like $2 each. Now, these bags are 100% polyester. See that? They are 100% polyester. And they're good size to me. I made a bag last night using some of that Caesar Aurora. Let me show you what that bag looks like. They're the same size, but this one is just white. Okay, let me show you what that looks like, because everybody's like, "Oh, who made the bag? Who you think, honey? You looking at them? You looking at them?" Let me turn my heat press. So this is the bag that I made last night, and it just says all the things, right? And like I said, this is that Caesar Aurora. And I love it because it's iridescent and it looks like the vinyl looks like it's kind of like woven. I can't even explain it. It's so pretty. But with this vinyl, the vinyl is on top of the bag. With the infusible ink, the ink is going to be in that fabric. And so we're going to see the difference. This bag came from Michael's, okay? And these bags, this is the exact same thing. It's just white. This one is polyester and this is polyester too, okay? So let me go right quick and show you where I got that design from. So I got it from Design Bundles, and I think it's just so cute. And we're gonna make it. I'm gonna make this one tonight. The bag is the size of the bag is 13.5 by 13.5. That's a very good question. Okay. So I have my heat press heating up to 385 degrees, and I'm going to get the design cut out. We're going to move over to Cricut Design Space. How y'all feel about that? Y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for Cricut Design Space? All right. Okay, so hopefully you can see Cricut Design Space. And what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go to upload, and I'm going to just show you how to get the file in there. Now, I've already downloaded the file, so hopefully you know how to do that, okay? Yes, on the bag that I have, Rita, that is HTV. That is HTV. I'm going to bring the view down on my screen just a little bit. Okay, I'm bringing the view down on my screen to right at 50%. I'm going to move the design over for 1 second. Now, remember I said the size of the bag is 13.5 by 13.5. So I'm just going to grab a shape and just a square, because that will represent what? What will this square represent? I'm going to resize it to 13.5 by 13.5. What will this square represent? Yes, this represents the bag. Now, the color of the bag is white, and the infusible ink that I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use one of these pattern sheets. Let me show y'all these. Oh my gosh, girl, this is just too cute. Oh my gosh. I'll show you when I get it back on the camera. I'm going to use a pattern sheet, and it has it's called Animal Brights. I'll show you. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to just resize it. I'm going to move the design to the front of the template. So I'm going to click on the design. I'm moving the design. I'm going to arrange it and send it to the front. And I'm going to resize it so that it fits nicely on the bag. And I'm also making sure that it doesn't, that it's not too big. So right now the size of the design is 11.49. I think that's a good enough size. And I'm also going to go ahead and click weld, because I want it to just be one thing that's going to stay together. Hey, Laura, what's your question? Okay, so I'm ready now. I'm ready to go ahead and click make it with this. I don't need this square. This square just represented the size of the bag. Okay, I really don't need this anymore. I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to delete it. Now with this, with infusible ink, even though it is ink and I'm using a heat source, I'm going to have to mirror this, but I'm going to put it on the mat face up. Okay, so let me go ahead and click make it. And with infusible ink, you have to mirror it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my mirror, and I'm going to click continue. Sonia, do you need me to show you how I did the design? How I downloaded the design? Is that what you need to see, Sonia? Juice Bug Fair, you need to see how I downloaded the design too? Yes? Okay. I don't mind doing that. I have not used I have not used Silhouette Cameo. I'm turning off this little mini press, y'all. Yes, if you haven't liked the video, please do. Yes, please. How you set up in Design Space. Okay, no problem. I will click new. Okay, I'm gonna click new. I'm just click replace. So let me go to so I'm at I don't know what you can see. Let me stop sharing for a second. And let me go back to on one of these I'm frozen. I feel like I am. Hey! Thank you, pretty Nikki. Okay, so y'all, for everyone, this is the pattern that I'm using. One thing about me is I might confuse you, but it's not my goal. Okay. So if you ever get confused about something I do, I'm sorry. Because it's not my goal. Like when I pressed those earrings and I was pressing on the wrong side, I wasn't trying to do that. And if you ask me a question, I promise you, I'm going to try to answer your question because I want you to finish this live and feel like you can go and do this, right? Because that's the purpose of it. The purpose of that's why I start with the goal, because I want you to leave here and be like, you know what? I know how to use infusible ink now. I know that I can make my own earrings. I know that I can put this design on a bag. I know how to download a file. I want you to know all the things, because me just keeping the knowledge to myself, it doesn't help anybody. I want you to have the knowledge. Okay. So I am very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Okay. So Sonia said, show me how you did the design. So let's go back. Let's go back. Now, another thing about me is that I'm not a designer. So I prefer to purchase designs because I don't have time to be looking for font. I don't want to spend my life like that, right? Okay. I want to do stuff in my life that's going to bring me joy. Okay. And searching for the perfect font just ain't it. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do it the way I did it off camera when I was making this other bag last night. Where's my bag? Right here. Somebody asked, can you use HTV on these bags? Because they're polyester. This is HTV and it's on this bag. Now this Caesar Aurora, and I hope I'm not getting off track and I hope I'm not confusing anyone. This vinyl is cut differently because you have to, well, they suggest you use a cardstock setting, but that's a whole nother tutorial that is going to be, I think I have it set to come out Saturday, but you'll see, okay? So this is just regular heat transfer vinyl. It's the Aurora. This bag is 13.5 by 13.5 and it's polyester. This bag is also polyester. It's the same size as that bag. It's the same size. It's the same brand. I got it from the same place, which is Michael's. But on this, I'm going to use infusible ink, and you will be able to see how the ink is going to be in the fabric. Okay. 2035. Y'all gonna be right there blinging with me. Like, okay, now we got to put the. And before this is over, I'm gonna show Patrice my flock because I have it. Okay, I have flock. Patrice. Thank you, Aunt Wanda. Okay, we're going to go to where we're going. We're going to go to, I'm gonna share a full screen so y'all can see the stuff. Hide that, go to this, go here. See where I am? I'm on the, hopefully you can see where I am. I'm on the designbundles.net website. Okay. Now I have a bronze membership. Okay. Now we know in the Olympics, when you win bronze, that's not first place. Okay. So because I have a bronze membership, you know that's the what? Lowest level. Okay, I have bronze, but guess what? It's good enough for me. I don't have to have the gold membership. Okay, I'm good with bronze. Okay, so this is the file. It's called All the Things. Now I'm going to click download again, even though I've already downloaded it. Okay, I'm just downloading it again so you can see how to do it in case you want to try it. Okay, so I'm going to click download again. I'm going to click download again, even though I did it earlier. Now on my computer, you see it's down here at the bottom left. See where I'm hovering with my mouse? See where I'm hovering with my mouse? The bottom left. I'm like going in a circle, right? So I'm going to click on that. And when I do, a little box pops up, right? And it says, extract all. And then right here, this first file, this is for Mac users, okay? I'm not a Mac user, but I still download it because guess what? I have a bronze membership, and when I want everything that I can get with my membership, okay? Look at you. How old will I be in 2035? I don't know, but I'm gonna be up there, Patricia, and you're gonna be right there with me. We're gonna be just doing rhinestones. Okay? Okay, so then I'm going to click extract all because I extract all of it, even though I know for sure I don't have a Mac and I probably won't. And I'm okay with that. Then this is what I do. This is not what you have to do. This is how I do it. So I can go ahead and click extract, but I don't. What I typically do, Patrice, no ma'am. Okay, I click browse, and then what I have on my computer, I go to my desktop and I have a folder where I keep my design bundles files. Okay. No, I didn't make it, Sonya. Yeah. So I don't. And in this folder, I would create a folder, right? And this folder is going to say what? All the things. Okay, so now when it gets extracted, it's going to go into that folder. So now I'm going to click extract. And now it's in there. So it says all the things cut file. When I click it, I know that I have four options. I have the Microsoft Edge document, which is the SVG. I have a PNG, right? And I have the EPS and the DXL. I don't even know what those are. And I'm so much of a beginner that I don't care. Okay. So the file that I'm using is the cut file, but I'm finished with this part. Okay. So I'm going back to Cricut Design Space and I am going to click upload, and I'm using the one that's called all the things. But if I didn't already have it here, I would have to click upload right here. And then I would have to upload it from where I have it saved. Okay. So now when the file comes in, PNGs, they're not dark. Rita, they're not dark in my opinion. When the file comes in, I can look at this file and see that it's a layered file. How do I know it's layered, right? So I can look over here in my layers panel, and I can see that, there are 4 layers to this. Now, what I typically do when I'm going to keep the file together is I bring the view down a little bit on my screen. I typically go to 50%. And then I will click combine, and it just depends. Sometimes I will just attach it, but in this case, I'm going to weld it. You don't have to do that. I'm going to do that. It depends on where you're buying your files from, Rita. I haven't had that experience. Somebody's phone downstairs. Okay. So now I'm going to get my box again. I'm going to get a shape. Remember the size of the square was 13.5, 13.5. And the color of the bag is white. So I'm going to change this to white. And I'm going to take the file and I'm going to click arrange, and I'm going to bring it to the front just so I can make sure that it's not too big for the bag and it's not going to look awkward right now. So I can look at this and see that it's, big, and I know that Cricut Design Space will be trying to give me all kinds of drama, right? If I wanted to cut this. Now it will allow me to cut this, but I would need a long mat. I do have a long mat, but I don't really want my design to be that big. Are we following? How are we doing? I'll get so caught up that I won't even be looking at the chat. How are y'all doing? Doing good. Okay. So I'm going to bring the design down a little bit more because I don't want to have to use a long mat. I think I just don't want to have to. Let's see what 11.6 will do. 11.6 is big. It's good enough. All right. So now I don't need the square. I'm going to go ahead and just delete that square. And I'm going to click make it. Oh, it's still giving me a long mat. I don't want a long mat. Let me click cancel. I'm going to make it smaller. Okay. Let me click make it. All right. So now I'm going to mirror my design with the infusible ink. You have to mirror the design. Okay. And you'll see why in a minute. I'm going to click continue. And the device I'm using is my Cricut Explorer Air 2. Okay, so I'm going to choose Infusible Ink Transfer. Now, all of these things right here, the reason why you see this list of materials, base materials, is because these are my favorites. Okay, so if yours doesn't look like this, maybe you haven't saved this many favorites, or maybe your list of favorites is different. Okay, so these are the ones that I use the most. Okay, I'm going to click Infusible Ink Transfer. It says make sure mirror is turned on and material is ink side up. I'm going to keep it on the default pressure. I'm using the regular fine point blade. And now I'm going to go back to the camera so I can show you how to load it on the mat and all of that. Okay, so now remember, my design is mirrored. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go here. And hold on. We'll do that. Okay. All right. All right. Let me move this. Ooh, this is still hot. I think I may have turned on my heat press too soon. It'll turn off if you don't use it. All right. Let me clean up some of my mess. Y'all got me making a mess. I'm wearing one earring that matches and one that doesn't. And got a mess going on. Keeping a lot of shot. What did she say? Okay, so I have a green standard grip mat. Okay, don't forget these are not trash. Your mat cover is not trash. I'm using a regular green standard grip mat. Okay, and I am going to open this box of infusible ink. 2023. 2023. Is that what she's saying? You gonna make me find my flop, Patrice? I got that stuff. I think I have it right over there. Everybody in the world looking for flock. There's somebody somewhere that's hoarding flock. So when you open your infusible ink, you'll see that it's going to come in a bag that looks like this. The people say it's important to keep it in the bag. Y'all, I'm gonna just be honest. I don't always keep it in there. I don't. I mean, you saw my scraps. They're definitely not in there. So I just take some scissors and I cut it open. It comes with this little stuff and it says, do not eat it. But I've never felt a desire to eat this. Don't y'all wonder why they have to tell y'all? Don't y'all wonder why they have to tell you don't eat this? I don't know whoever looked at this and said, you know what? I want to eat this. They have to tell y'all, because if they don't, guess what? It'll be a what? TikTok challenge. Who can eat this stuff? I don't even know what it is. What is it? What purpose does it serve? Why do they put it in there? Oh, Lord. Y'all know it's the truth. Why? Why? Look how pretty this is. OMG. OMG. Okay, so it's going to come with a little thing that I've never read. And see, they don't have to tell you to eat it, not to eat this. Why doesn't this say do not eat this? Why does this say do not eat this? Because people do crazy stuff. Comes with a little lint cloth. It comes with butcher paper inside. All infusible ink comes with that. So now with this box, it tells me that it comes with 4 sheets, and each sheet is 12 by 12. And if you're wondering like what do the sheets look like, they tell you the pattern right here. So there's a purple sheet, then there's this like what's this, zebra print, then this that cheetah, and then a blue sheet. Madison's down there braiding hair, so he's down there. Y'all ain't gonna get me caught up with him right now. And when you look at the sheets, it does seem thin. Kristen, I've never used it. Okay, so let me show you what the sheets look like. So these sheets, they look really, really, let me come up a little bit. Hey, okay. The sheets look really dull when you first take them out. So you see how dull they look? And people always say, make sure your hands are clean because this is ink. You haven't seen me use any printer. I'm not even going to use a printer because this is the printer, right? So here's this one. Here's this one. So pretty. I have been getting into the pattern sheets. And then this one is just purple, and then there's a blue. So don't be fooled by thinking that the color is going to be light like this. Is going to be very, very vibrant. I have decided that I'm going to use this one, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the mat face up. Let me change my camera view so you can see what that looks like, okay? And let me apologize right now. Hey, y'all. Sometimes when I'm recording or if I go live, my camera will just, switch views for no reason. I don't know why, but if that happens, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. We are going to click this right here. And we are going to do what? Change our camera view. Flat instead of rolled? Yeah, maybe. Let me mute this. Enter the studio again. I have to keep entering the studio because for some reason, it won't let me be what? Great. Let me try to, okay, let's try this solo layout. Okay, so you see my mat, and I'm going to put the infusible ink on the mat face up. Now with infusible ink, I do think it's a good idea to have a brayer. I did not think I needed one at first, but now I know why they're so important. This is a brayer. I don't think it's too expensive. In my opinion, it's not. So you just go over the infusible ink with the brayer to make sure that it is, on the mat securely. Okay. So remember in Cricut Design Space, I had the design mirrored and the infusible ink is on the mat face up. Okay. So you can see my mat. I'm going to get the mat loaded into the machine. I'm going to click the load. I'm using the regular fine point blade, nothing special. I didn't have a printer. This is ink. So I'm going to let my Cricut cut it out. We'll do a shirt mix. Now while that's cutting out, I'm going to start moving some of this other stuff out of the way. Hope y'all are feeling good about this. Hope you're feeling confident. Hope you're feeling and knowing that you can do this. I hope so. I shouldn't hope so. And if I did not say it already, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I will greatly appreciate it. Okay. Mm. Ooh, Rita, I can't wait to see. I hope it works out for you so and you love it and you feel confident enough to try it. Y'all, I'm trying to clean up some of this mess I made. Lord, it's big. It is a mess. You love weeding. Now, that is to me one of the downsides, Gail. I do not love weeding it. That is like when I was thinking about the downsides to infusible ink, that was one of them, in my opinion. I'm not, maybe because I'm not good at it at all. I'm gonna turn my heat press off for a second and then back on because I feel like if I just keep it on, it will turn off. All right, so my word to the wise, my piece of advice is, check your infusible ink to make sure that it cut all the way through. Sometimes it doesn't cut all the way through on the first time. Sometimes you have to do a double cut, but then when you do that, it's very hard to get it off the mat. So kind of check it first before you unload it. So I'm feeling it. It feels like it cut. I feel pretty confident that it actually cut all the way through. I can feel all of my cut lines pretty good. Okay. So now I'm going to just go ahead and unload it. I'm going to trust that it cut. And I am going to start to kind of just peel it back. I'm going to try this, y'all. I know it doesn't always work, but I am not good at getting a good starting point. Some people say, I can feel like, oh, hold on. I feel like my camera is getting ready to do something crazy again. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a corner with my weeding tool. I am not good at getting a start. Okay. Yeah, I'm not good at that. Snapping it in the right spots. Okay. See it. So infusible ink is different because you don't weed it with a weeding tool. You weed it with your fingers. I'm doing it right here so y'all can see this. I'm using the mat to help me hold it down. But y'all know I can make some earrings out of this, right? All of these pieces that'll be left over. Ooh! So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, so that's part of it. Let me see. My camera is gonna do something weird, and then it'll come back. Okay, can y'all see it? Good. Hopefully you can. Let me take it off the mat. So now I just got to get all of these pieces off that are not a part of the design. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. You just peel it. I do feel like the bigger the design, the better, because those little intricate pieces are hard to work with. Just peeling away the pieces that I think I saw somebody had a question about the easy press. Can you use the easy press? Yes, you can. I think somebody had that as a question. So now I'm going through and I'm making sure that I got all the little pieces out. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? I think I got everything. See. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to try to do something that, Lord, I need thee. I need thee right now. I am going to try to move this iPad over here to the heat press and hope that it gives me some what? Act right. Okay, that's what we want. What do we want? Act right. When do we want it? Now. That's what I want. That's what I want. All right. Solo. Let's see. Okay. Hey. Okay, so I have my bag, right? Here's the bag, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is do a lint roll. I'm going to lint roll this because guess what? Sometimes I forget, and guess what you get? Fibers that, like, where did those come from? Like, I didn't see those fibers before I started. But here we are talking about it. Okay. So get you a good lint roller. I'm going to look at y'all's questions in 1 minute. Y'all gonna... Lord have mercy. We're going to try that again. We're going to do what? Try it again. Lint roll. Lint roll. Okay. All right. And I'm going to do a quick pre-press. And I just have the bag turned to the side. The heat press is set to 385. Hey, I wish I could let y'all see me and the, but y'all ain't here to see me. Uh-oh, that wasn't quick, was it? Okay, so now I'm going to put butcher paper inside the bag to protect the ink from going all the way through, because I don't want it to say all the things on one side and then say nothing on the other side, like it, be backwards. We're not making a Missy Elliott diss track. Is it worth it? Let me work it. We're not doing this, right? So we're gonna put this inside the bag to protect the ink from going through to the other side, right? Y'all remember we had a special guest last time? Y'all remember? Y'all remember? We had a special guest. Why do I have the hat on? Because it's cute. And the Rockies are my team. No, really, because I didn't have anywhere else to put it at the time. If I'm ever having a bad hair day and I'm up here crafting, I don't have to look for it. I can just see it right there. Yes. So she was like, hey, Zalonda, working on ideas. So we're going to see what she comes up with. We could do some kind of collab, which would be exciting. And I'll be what? Nervous. Oh, Lord. Okay. So I'm just making sure that the paper, it doesn't have to be in, y'all, I wish this was up higher, but I'm not making sure that the paper is perfect and flat and folded well. I'm just making sure that it's in there good enough to protect the other side of the bag. Does that make sense? Right? You understand? Y'all need more light up? Can y'all see me? Look at my teeth. Can you see me? Okay. Pretend like you can see me really good. Okay, roll up. Okay, so here's my design. Right? And I'm gonna make sure that it's not upside down. Right? We'll put it on here. And I'm not like, is it centered? Do I need to move it over 2 centimeters? I'm not doing that. I'm just putting it on here like, does it look straight? It looks straight enough to me. So when you make yours, you're gonna make sure it looks what? Straight enough to you. You can use heat resistant tape if you feel like you need to. I'm not, but I am gonna put butcher paper on top. So I have butcher paper inside the bag. I have the design on top, and I'm putting butcher paper on top of that. And I want to press this on 385 for 40 seconds. Let me get some light. Let me get some, a little bit. Y'all, this lighting situation ain't what it's supposed to be. Because I don't spend my money on lights. I spend my money on crafts, supplies. Let me show you the wipes I use. Well, I think I saw somebody asking about cleaning my mats. If I still have any left. What do I do? I don't. Oh man. Y'all know I'm gonna say right. You already look now. Let me see if I can bring y'all in. Can y'all see? Y'all see that? Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. I'm trying not to dance on camera because y'all ain't ready for these dancing skills. Now I could have let it get darker right there because I did not look at this. Hold on, let me take this butcher paper out. There was no ink release on the I think these are good bags. Man, I got a little ghosting right there because I didn't get it. But look. Y'all see that? That's infusible ink. That is infusible ink, and the ink is what? In the fabric. Look. Y'all see that? It's in there. It's in the fabric. This is a fun print. Oh, I don't do one-on-ones. I got too much in my head. One-on-one will last forever. You'd be like, Delonda, I'm finished. No, I'll still be talking. Y'all don't want to do one on. But anyway, little bag. These bags cost $2. These bags cost two. Well, I would not say this is ghosting. I would say that I should have taped it down right here because when I look at this, look, see how still has a lot of ink right here. See right here, there's still a lot of ink. But when I look at the rest of it, most of the ink is gone. I don't know if you can tell. See how dark this is? I could have pressed it harder. I could have. Infusible ink doesn't do the same job, but that's a very good question. So with a sublimation, with infusible ink, you can't do a photo, right? Because I can't put my picture in animal print. Well, I could, but that would be weird. So with sublimation, that's where you use the photos. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could, but I would have to get it taped in the exact right spot, and I'm not gonna try it. But guess what I'm gonna try to do? Give it the good old college try for my shirt. Y'all ready for a shirt? Y'all ready for a shirt now? Shirt or bookmark or mug? Thank you, Miss Victoria. Maybe a present pillow? Maybe. What do y'all want to do? Mug? Shirt? Okay. Bookmark? Shirt. Let's go with shirt. Okay. All right. Let me put y'all back over here. Back over here in the boonies. Sorry. I guess I should have done something different with the. Y'all went on a little field trip. I moved the light over there though. Y'all went on a little field trip. You can still see the. All right. Let's go. This seems to be a little bit of a. Let's go back to solo. Okay, let's go to move this. We'll do a shirt really quick. The shirt will be easy because same way with the design. I'm making it pretty much the same way. Y'all went on a little ride. Shirt then mug. Okay, sounds good to me. Rita, present, share screen. Let's do full screen, share, Cricut, hide, done. Let's see what y'all see. Let's go back there. Let's go there. Let's go there. I did not try to do that. I tried to do, let's do stop. Let's do present, share, this, share. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this and this. All right. So we've already done this. We're gonna just do one that says what? Let's do crafting is my therapy. I don't want to do these because these are really not mine. I don't want to weed that. I'll do crafting is my therapy. And I will just delete this one. Now, since this is going to be on a shirt, I am going to get a t-shirt template. Scroll down, shirt. The size of the shirt is a men's short sleeve, and it is a medium. The color is white. The vinyl that I'm using, I think I'm just going to use, I think I'm going to use one of these purple sheets. I'll show you in a minute. And I'm going to bring the design down. I'll go down to 11 point, let's see what 11.45 will look like. 11.46. I think that's kind of big, but I think it'll still be okay. And I'm going to go ahead and weld it. And I'm going to click make it. I am going to mirror the design. I'm going to click continue. Thank you, Dimps. I appreciate that. I'm going to choose Infusible ink transfer, default pressure. I'm going to put this on the mat with the ink side up. And I am going to come back to the screen and show you all of that. Now remember, those other pieces were not trash. If I wanted to make some earrings to match the bag, I would be looking so super fly. I'll be like, oh, she's so fly. I'll be like, show is. Show is. Okay. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to go back to, let's go back to me. Solo. So I'm going to use this one. This one is called Patterns Distressed Berry. And I bought it from the Cricut website when they were having a sale. Because if there's a sale, I'm in that thing. And they're like, you know what. Okay. They had a sale on their Infusible ink. I don't think people buy it a lot because they don't really know how to use it or they don't understand what it is. And I think that most people think you still need a printer. You see that I have not used a printer. This is ink. This literally ink. So I've never opened this one. There are 4 sheets in here. So 4 different distressed looking patterns. Take my scissors, cut it open. You did, Sonic. Y'all take the, oh yeah, Patrice, drop the link so they don't know about the rhinestone class. This is, do not eat this. Now, don't say I didn't tell you. That one earring, isn't it? This box is Distressed Berry. You see that? Distressed Berry. You're like, no, let me put my hair back so you can see my one earring. Yes. I have on one nice. Now these all look the same. Look at that. Even though I know it's 4 different sheets, 4 different colors. Here's the butcher paper that I never use. I think I'm gonna use the darkest one. Let me use the one that's the darkest. I like this one. I actually like all of them. Put that back in with the ink. You mean don't eat it? Be like, you know what? Where is the stuff? The little crystal stuff that came with your ink. Oh, I wasn't supposed to eat it. And how do they know somebody ate it? And what happened to them? Where is that person? Where are those people? Yeah, I got this from the Cricut website. I have not seen this in the store, this color. I'm going to put the face up on the mat. I don't know why my other camera keeps turning off, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know why. But we can't worry about it. We cannot be worried about it. Okay. We are going to do this one. Let's see. Okay. Put it face up on the mat. It's called Patterns Distressed Berry. Brayer. I think it's good that Infusible ink comes distressed so you don't have to make a distressed. Okay, I think that's great. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Load my mat. The design is face up. I mean mirrored. The Infusible ink is face up. The shirt that I'm using is a Cricut brand shirt. I'm using the men's medium. The reason why I use the men's shirts is because they have a crew neck, and the ladies' shirts have a V-neck, and I just prefer a crew neck. Okay. While that's being cut out, I'm going to go ahead and do my pre-press and my lint roll. Cricut shirts are 95% polyester. I know y'all can't see that. It's 95% polyester and 5% elastane. If I ever have another child, I'm gonna name her Elastane because I just think that's cute. Okay. Like, what's your baby's name? Elastane. Okay. Get a little. Let roll. Let me do my fold in half first. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Me and little baby Elastane. What's your baby's name? Elastane. That's gonna be cute. What does that mean? I don't know. It means nothing. It means nothing. Kristen, I think I see your question was maybe the pressure was off because of the seam. Maybe. If Kristen is still here. Okay. While that's cutting, let me get this. While that's cutting. Let me see if I can find it. Oh man, I don't see it. I was going to show. Let's see it. I was going to show Patrice my flock. Okay, so I'm feeling it to see if it, cut all the way through. It looks like it did. It looks, y'all, it looks really, really good. It looks really, really good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to take it off and I'm going to do my best to weed it. Now, some people say, all you have to do is roll it and, it'll start to pop. That does not work for me. That works for some other people, but not me. People are like, oh, you didn't have lint. That doesn't work for me. I have to find the starting point, and then I have to kind of go from there. I'm going to find my flock. I have it in here somewhere. It might be in a closet, y'all. I have a closet that is a disaster. Well, everything up here is a disaster, but the closet is the biggest disaster. Okay. So let me try to weave this in a way so that you can see it. Let me do because I want you to kind of see what's going on here. So you see where the cut lines are? My goal is to weed this and leave all of the design on here and take everything else off. And I'm trying to do it in a way that you can, so that you can see what's going on. Y'all think it's gonna be really, really good? I don't know why I can't just say really good. I have to say really, really good, because that's much better than really good. Really good is like nothing. Really good, like that's like almost equal to bad. It has to be really, really good. Oh my goodness. This color is so good. I might give that bag to my sister because I'm not really an animal print person. You think it's the easiest thing to weed, Kelly? I don't know about that. I do not know about that, Kelly, because StarCraft is the easiest thing to weed to me. StarCraft and Caesar. Oh my gosh. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why this was on clearance. I don't know why people are not buying it. So far, Patrice, did you drop your channel? Dimps, did you drop your channel? Please, y'all, Patrice, craftable thing. She's doing a bling class this weekend. If y'all are some blingers, y'all expert crafters, she's hosting a class this weekend for bling. Now I won't be there because I'm gonna be doing anything else, but y'all should join. I'm not ready for that yet. That girl said she's gonna be doing anything else. Anything. Because honey, I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not. And to what? To thine own self be what? True. And I gotta just be true to me. I can't do it. Thank you, Doom. I like that name. Did she drop the channel? Patrice, there's no need for me to even just be sitting in there watching. You know, y'all would be like, Delonda, why are you here? I need to be getting caught up on my housewives. Haven't watched any of them in a while. Because I don't know if y'all made early goals. My goal this year is to get more sleep, and I have been, and I'm very proud of myself for that. I used to stay up late, and I have not been doing that anymore. Oh, I watched The Housewives of Potomac, and I watched. I'm very behind on that. I think I'm like 3 episodes behind. I got to see what Ashley Darby is up to. I got to see what she's up to. And what other housewives? I watched the Atlanta Housewives, and I watched. I also watched Dateline. I love Dateline. I love it because it's not gory. Okay, did I get it all? Y'all see it? This is going to be so pretty. Oh my gosh. So you see that those little pieces of white. It's okay if you don't get that off. Well, guess what? It's okay if I don't get it off. Bye, Jesse. Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm actually gonna press my shirt again. I'm gonna do another little pre-press so it can be hot. And then I'm gonna put butcher paper. I'm gonna move y'all back over here. I'm going to put butcher paper inside the shirt just to make sure that it doesn't say crafting is my therapy and then jingle. is my garage top on the back. Okay, because we don't need that kind of drama. Okay, we don't need it because that's actually what? Nothing. So pre-press. Okay, let me bring y'all back over here. Y'all going on a little field trip. Close your eyes. Close your eyes for 1 second. Maybe if I stop the camera. Let me see. Oh, that's not bad. So y'all don't have to be getting dizzy while I'm walking. This is not bad. I'm still here. We're together. We are together. Hey, okay, we're back. And we're back. Got a little crease down the middle. And I've already done a lint roll. I'm gonna add some butcher paper in the middle of the shirt, inside the shirt. Yes. Whoever asked that question, what was the purpose of the pre-press? You're getting the moisture out. I'm gonna open this up. So my butcher paper is not in there, you know, perfect and straight. It's just in there. The purpose of it is to protect the ink from going through. It's not perfect at all. Hopefully it doesn't impact the design. All right. I think they do. Cricut makes one that comes in a box now. Bye. Okay, so here's the design. My butcher paper, Senada, I got it from Sam's. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. So I'm gonna put let me see if y'all can see it. I want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing. See it? Is that good enough? I'm gonna put the design down on here, and I probably should use heat resistant tape to make sure that I get good pressure and that I don't get any ghosting and it doesn't move or anything like that. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna just put this down. I'm gonna put the butcher paper on top. So I have butcher paper inside the shirt, the design on top, face down, and then I have butcher paper on top to protect my heat press from getting any of the ink. I'm gonna press it on 385 for 40 seconds. I'm not gonna tape it, Gail. If it messes up, I'm gonna blame you. This is my butcher paper that I got from Sam's. It's 1,000 feet and it's approximately $25. Gail, if it gets messed up, I'm blaming you, okay? I'm gonna say you didn't tell me soon enough. Hey, Shell. We have 6 seconds. Let me bring the light back over here so y'all don't have to be wondering if I'm still over here. All right. I'm trying not to dance. I can always tell when it comes out good. I can always tell when it comes out good. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Do y'all see that? Do you see how beautiful that is? OMG. Let me, y'all. Infusible ink is ink. Get you some infusible ink. Stop worrying about all these people that got $1,000 sawgrass printers and all kind of printers with all kinds of sublimation ink. You better get you some infusible ink and get you some SVGs and get to crafting. Man, that is gorgeous. Look at that. And this is, let me take the butcher paper out. This is vinyl. With this shirt, the vinyl, I mean, it's on top of the shirt. So I can wash this maybe 10 times. The vinyl might start washing away. With this is not going anywhere. It's in there. You see that? You see it's in there. So that's how infusible ink is different than vinyl. That's my dance. Put a little shoulder. Get a little shoulder. That's it. That's it. That's the dance. If I was on TikTok right now, I'd be having a song and just That's it. That's all. That's the dance right there. I ain't gotta be doing all the other stuff. That's the dance. Okay. So you got it. Go, get it. And it don't matter how fast the song is. If the song is fast, you just do it fast. If the song is slow, you do it slow. That's it. Works with your budget. These boxes, I'm telling y'all, when Cricut had them on sale, they were, I want to say $7. That's 4 sheets in a box for $7. And it took what, 1 sheet to make this shirt. And I still have scraps to make some earrings. So if Peter say, let's go out, I'm wearing this shirt. And I'm gonna have some what? Earrings to match. He'd be like, you don't want to get dressed up, sir. Do you see the earrings? I am dressed up. What are you talking about? Get with it. Yeah, no. Okay. You understand me? Do you understand what I'm saying? 70 thumbs. Okay. Okay. So we good? Are we good? I have made earrings. I have made a shirt. I have made a bag. Y'all understand how good infusible ink is? Like, I'm not saying don't get started with sublimation. I'm not saying that. And if that's what it's coming off as, that's not what I'm trying to get at. What I'm trying to get you to know is you can still get vibrant colors. You can still get ink in the fabric without having to have a sublimation printer. To me, this is just my opinion, the only downside to infusible ink is that you can't use it with the photo, right? But you can make Valentine's shirts. Really, it works well with any SVG. When I made this shirt right here, I used 2 different patterns, right? I used the plain blue for this part, and I used the patterned infusible ink for this part. So these 2 parts are the same, and then the regular blue. Okay. Hi, Irma. Okay. What's the first step? You find your design, you get your blanks, you upload the design into Cricut Design Space, you make sure that it's attached or welded, depending on what it is. You're going to cut it you're going to mirror the design, right? You're going to put the infusible ink on the mat with the face up. And you're going to press it. 385 for 40 seconds. I think I said 45 seconds earlier, but it's 40 seconds. Now with that little mini press, I did it for 45 seconds because that mini press that I used earlier only goes up to 356 degrees. That's the truth. Did I press the 2 at the same time? Yes. And there's a tutorial for this on my channel already. I will make sure that I link it, okay? Does Michaels carry infusible ink? Yes, they do. But are you in the United States, Crystal? Are you in the US? Hey, Donna. I have not tried to do that, but I guess you could if you did them at the same time. If you're in the United States and you want to get infusible ink, this is just my personal opinion. Okay, this is, you could take this or leave it. It's not going to offend me. In my personal opinion, Joann's sells infusible ink cheaper than Michael's. Okay, so if you're going to try to get it locally, I would suggest going to Joann's first. And Joann's will price match the Cricut website. So if they're on sale at like on the Cricut.com site and you don't want to wait for shipping, if it's on sale and Joann's has the exact pattern or the exact one, they'll match it. Does the image have to be an SVG? Yes. So it really wouldn't work with the PNG because a PNG really is going to be like a printer. Infusible bookmark, yes. So I have made some infusible ink bookmarks, and let me show you what the blanks look like. Now I'm not going to keep y'all on here. You're welcome to stay, and I can do one more thing, or we can just call it a night. What they used to say on Welcome Back? Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all too young? Y'all too young? It's just me? I'm old? Okay. These are sublimation bookmarks. And even really, you guys, anything that you can use for as a sublimation blank can be used for infusible ink. So these, when I purchased these, they actually say 20 pieces sublimation blanks, right? These say sublimation blanks. But I use these, thank you, I use these with infusible ink. And they came out so, oh my goodness, so cute. Now, if I was just using a scrap piece, I wouldn't even have to use my Cricut. I could just put the scrap piece on top of here and, press it for 45 seconds. But if I wanted to put my name on one, I could do that, right? I could just get my name cut out with the Cricut. I would find a big, pretty font that was something, probably a script font, right? And I would cut it out. I would get it on here. I'll probably use some tape, just depending on how big it is. And then I would press it. Okay, so these are like aluminum. Okay. And with these, they also have a let me show you. This has plastic on it that you can't really see it, but you always find out once you get it to that heat press. You're like, oh, what's this? But it's on there. Y'all want to see your sponsor right quick? See that? I don't know if you can see it, but there's plastic on here. Okay. So if I was going to press that, you can use it on dark colors, but you have to have a layer underneath it. You'd have to have either glitter vinyl or the clear sublimation HTV. So let me show you what I mean right quick. And then I'll press one thing if you want me to. Madison, is Milo out there, down there? They want to see him right quick. Let me show you what I mean right quick, y'all. Oh no! Who made that happen? Everything. Y'all about to see Milo. Hold on, y'all. I always get my blanks from Amazon. I only buy them from Amazon. He made that. He made that. The people want to see if you're going to be super, super good or super, super bad. Huh? Let me see if I can pick him up, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Milo, you got to be good. Because you know you're heavy. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. You gonna be good? Hmm? Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi to the people. He is, Krista. Say hi to the people. Say hey to the people. Look right here. Look, my love. Look. Look. You say hi to the people? Yeah. Okay, go with Madison. Okay, so I showed you this shirt earlier, and I said with this top part, all of this is infusible ink. Under this is a layer of glitter vinyl. So this is what it looks like underneath. So this is glitter vinyl. And in order to put infusible ink on a cotton shirt, you need a layer underneath. And I have this one just as an example. So here's just the glitter, and I use the patterns of infusible ink and I put it on top to make this. That makes sense? That's one way to do it. You could also use this stuff, the clear sublimation HTV by HTV Runt. But with this, you need white first, then this, then the infusible ink. But that's a whole other thing. Okay. Milo is, I call him a Boston terrorist. He's really a Boston Terrier, but sometimes that's what he acts like. Okay. All right, how we feeling? Tumblers, I have not done, well, number one, Melanie, I don't have a I don't have a convection oven. I only have the what is it called? Sublimation oven. Good night, Shell. And I have not tried infusible ink on a tumbler. I have done it on mugs in the mug press. Want to do a mug right quick? And we'll stop, okay? We'll do a mug right quick. Let me turn the camera off so y'all don't have to go on a little field trip. Turn the camera off so you don't go on a field trip. Okay, there's that. Plug you in so you don't die. Y'all, this is a mess. It's bad. It's really bad. Okay. All right. We got this over here. Let's move this. Let's try to move this back. Still in the way, which is great. Oh, it's not that one. It's this. Y'all have no idea what it takes to do all this stuff. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay. Can you use the ink on cotton? The only way is what you would have to kind of go back, rewind it a little bit, Tawana, to show what I did. See, back, he ain't coming up here. You did it on a Tumblr? You did it on Tumblr? Hey, from Australia. You can still see the mirror. I'm sorry, y'all. It's right there. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's do a mug really quick, and then I'm gonna sing the song. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Remember that? Boom, 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 boom. Remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all need to do better with yourselves. This is a mess. I don't know if I can craft like this. All right. This is a mess. It's bad. This is terrible. All right. Let me just get down here like this. You remember? Yeah, look at. What about my earring though? Is it this one? It's this one. Make sure y'all can see it. It's infusible ink, baby. Okay. All right, so let's make a mug in the mug press. Now, here's a disclaimer. I, Delonda, prefer Cricut mugs. You don't only have to use Cricut mugs, but you do have to use mugs that have a sublimation coating if you're going to use infusible ink. Okay. Welcome back, Carter. Um, you have to use a mug that has the sublimation coating. So some people say, well, can you just get a mug from Dollar Tree? I have not tried that because I know it's not going to work. But you can try it and let us know. Okay, come back and let us know. I'm not. I use Cricut mugs just like I prefer Cricut shirts. That's just what I prefer. Okay. You can use the ones that work for you. PYD Life also makes mugs. Like this mug is a PYD Life mug, and it's fine. But I like Cricut mugs. You get something you like and you stick with it. So that's what I like. They make the 15-ounce size and they make the 12-ounce size. So, just a matter of how much coffee do you drink? What's the good enough size for you? Somebody said it doesn't work. They tried it. Thank you for letting us know, Brenda. Okay, so I'm going to go into Cricut Design Space and show you how to get the design. And then we're going to just we're going to do a mug. Okay? So let me go back to present. And I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share the full screen so y'all can see it. And let me click done on that. And I'm going to actually click new. And I'm going to replace that. I already have that file saved. Let me go back to this for 1 second. Let me just change it to this. I wish I could take this one off. Let me go to this view right here. And let's do this as let me go back to Design Space. Okay. All right. Y'all can see Design Space. Perfect. Okay, so in order to make a mug, this is how I do it. You can do it the way you do it, but this is the way that works for me. Remember, whenever I share something, I'm sharing the way that has worked for me. But you're going to always do things in a way that works for you. Okay, so just remember that. All right, let me kind of. Okay, my phone was about to die. All right, so what I'm going to do is go over to projects, and then I'm going to look for the mug design setup. Okay, so I'm going to go to mug design. Y'all can just type in mug des and see if I can get it. All right, and I'm looking for the one that has the 20 options. Looking for the one that has the 20 options right here. Mug design setup. See where I'm hovering? I'm going to click on that. And then when you're choosing your mug, you're going to choose the one that matches the mug that you're using. So if you're using a 12-ounce mug, you choose, the 12-ounce size, or you can choose the large straight edge mug if you're using a 15-ounce size. Now, it's also important to show you that you have different options. So there are beveled mugs that look like this. And then you can do like they have the stackable size, which is a 10-ounce. They have a ripped edge. So it depends on what you want your edge to look like. I typically do the straight edge, but that's going to be a matter of personal preference. So here's like a scalloped edge. That's what that looks like. Okay. What font do I recommend for a man's t-shirt? Impact or Made Tommy? Both of those are good for a men's t-shirt. Then you can do like a wavy edge like this. So it's going to just depend on what you want. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just do a straight edge, but you can do, whatever, works for you. I'm going to do a small straight edge. I better not, because really 12 ounces of coffee is just, that ain't it. Like who created that? 12 ounces do nothing for me. They really do nothing for me. Okay. Keep on trucking, cowboy. Oh, okay. Those are good too. All right. So here's the template. Now, when you look at this right here, where this thing right here, where I'm moving it back and forth, let me click undo because I don't really want to be moving it. But it'll show you where to put your design. That's the purpose of it, is just to show you how to line the design up. So this is like if you're going to be holding the mug to the right, this is like the center of the mug, and then over here this will be where if you were holding it to the left. Okay. And this will also depend on if you're doing a full wrap or if you're just doing like a, you know, an image that you just want to put on one side. Okay. Kristen, that's the truth. And baby, I don't know, those little mugs don't really they don't really cut it for me. I need the big one because I drink coffee a lot. I do. And to thine own self be what? True. Okay. So now you can go into Cricut Design Space and see what they have. So like if I click on images and I just do a search for, let's say, coffee, and see what they have. Let me see what they have. A yawn is a silent screen for coffee. That's cute. This one right here that says coffee, that's cute. This one that says coffee is like super, super cute. So this will be a matter of, do you already have something you like, or, you know, are you going to look in Cricut Design Space? Now, I think it's good if if you are a Cricut Access member, you might want to just see what they have to offer first, and otherwise, oh, I like this. My coffee needs coffee. This is me. This is speaking to me. This is speaking to my heart. My coffee needs coffee. I'm probably going to do that. Coffee doesn't judge. Mama needs coffee. Good vibes and coffee. Peace, love, coffee. Mama needs coffee. I think I'm going to do this one. Coffee before talkie. Okay. I like this. I think it's so cute. Okay. And I can see that this file is not layered. Okay. I can tell that it's all, I don't have to attach it or weld it or anything. It's already the way that it's going to be. And so what I would do is just decide on, do I want to have it on the mug on both sides? Like, do I want to have it here and here? Or do I just want to have it on one side and maybe put my name on the other side? Like, this would also be a matter of personal preference, right? So if I want to have it here, let's just say I want to have it on this side, and then I also want to have it on the other side. So no matter which way I'm holding my mug, you can see it. Then I would probably take this and I would duplicate it. So it's the same size, right? And I would select both of these. I would hold one, hold my shift key and select both. And then I would align them to the bottom. So they are completely aligned, and I would attach them too so they don't move. Do y'all understand what I just did, or do you need to see that again? How are y'all feeling about that? Coffee before working. I love that. $12 for four. Good. Okay. This is good. Okay. So if I like this, then I can just go with it, right? I can just keep it like this and say, yep, this is what I want. I can decide. Now, what I'm about to say here is also going to be a matter of personal preference, because I can decide whether I want to have a full wrap and slice this out, or if I want to just have a design where I'm going to cut it apart and just get it put on the mug. I think I'm just going to cut it apart and get it put on the mug, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm good to go with this. I'm gonna just move this down. This, I can delete this. I don't need this anymore. This, I don't need this anymore either. I'm going to delete this. This, I'm going to cut this out with butcher paper. Yes, it's going to be mirrored. That's a good question, Mary. Okay, so I have this, which is going to be my, well, really, I don't even need this because with the infusible ink, you don't even have to cover it. I really don't even need this either. I want to delete this. So really, I just need this. Okay, so I'm going to click make it. All right, and then I'm going to mirror this. And I'm going to click continue. And I'm going to choose Infusible Ink Transfer Sheet. And I'm going to go back to my camera so you can see what that looks like. Okay. Let me stop sharing this, stop screen, and I'm going to get my Infusible ink. Now let me look and see which color I want to use because I want my message to be clear. Okay. I think I'm gonna just use one of these sheets from here. Let me use one of these. I think I'll use this light purple. I put it back in this bag. Thank y'all for still being here. Oh my gosh, we've been on here for a long time. Okay, so I'm going to my sheet. I'm gonna put it on the mat, face up. I'm gonna use my brayer. Get it loaded. Now remember the design is mirrored. Which Cricut am I using? This is the Cricut Explore Air 2, but you could do this with the Joy and with the Maker. Okay. I'm gonna click the flashing C. Oh, I gotta clean this up a little bit. It's kind of bad. It's getting bad. Got my handy dandy mug press. Let me get my cord. I'm gonna probably just press it right here so y'all be able to see it. So cute. Hope I didn't miss any questions. Hopefully we are accomplishing our goal to learn how to use infusible ink. Please let me know if you have learned anything tonight. Please let me know if you've learned anything. That would be amazing. You might have learned how to not press an earring. I learned what not to do. That's still learning. A non-example is still what? An example. A non-example is an example. Y'all, I don't know how to craft and not make a mess. It is a mess. This is a mess. You think it's gonna look good, Christiana? You shall see. I think it's gonna look good too. Oh, let me show you the little thing I bought for my scraps that I haven't started really using yet. bought this, one of these little things to keep my infusible ink scraps in. So I feel like I need to be able to see them, you know? If I just put them in here just like this, they'll all be in one place. Just like this, they'll all be in one place. Just like this, they'll all be in one place. Can y'all hear me? I hope you can. Can y'all hear me? I hope you can. Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. No, you cannot. Yes, you can. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so I feel like it's cut. I feel like it's cut. I really do. Y'all can? Okay, good. Okay. So I'm gonna take it off. I feel like it cut really good. I don't know if you can see it, but I feel like it cut really well. Let me get my I don't even know where my mat cover went, y'all. All right. So I'm going to cut this. I'm gonna cut the other one. So I'm not doing a full wrap, so I can just put it where I want to put it on the mug. Let me see. Oh Lord, y'all, drama. Thank y'all for sticking it out with me. I promise this stuff don't happen to any other crafter. It doesn't. It only happens to me. Like, y'all want to see something crazy? Go watch DeLonda. She don't jack it up. Thing just went out again. So I'm weeding this out. So make sure the design stays down. These intricate designs are not my friend, but I'm gonna do my what? Give them my what? Good old college try. Earrings covered. Yes, earrings were first, but don't watch that first part of it. Because then you'll be like, you know what? This is why I don't watch her. Because, baby, did she press it on the wrong side? Yes. Did she try to do that? No. No. I guess I'm more human than other people because the stuff that happens to me, I've never seen it happen to any other. I'm gonna have to get my weeding tool to keep this down because it's coming up. I am not good with the intricate pieces, but we're gonna get through it. Woo! That's why you want Kelly, because it's something is going to happen. Hey. But at least y'all learned some dance moves. If you didn't have any before, you got some now. Fast song, slow song, it's gonna work. Stay in the power zone. Stay in that power zone. No matter what song comes on, you could. Y'all want me to see if Peter will come say hi? I know he won't. He just got home from work not too long ago. Oh, that sounds like somebody that might be Morgan. Y'all, they're leaving this weekend. For those of you who just joined me for the first time, I am an empty nester. My kids are home from college, but they're going back this weekend. So we're going to be back to being by ourselves. Okay, so those little pieces came off the little, see that? But I'm going to try to put them back on. You know what? I'm going to share my mistakes because Patrice said something that just really resonated with me. And it's so true. Like if you see me make a mistake, then if you make that same mistake, you'll know what to do. And I appreciate that so much that she said that, because I make so many mistakes. I need all the advice. Like, you know what, honey, no. You're pressing the earrings backwards. Nothing. What was on there? Nothing. Okay, what did you press? What was on the earring? Nothing. Okay, so I got one. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the mug press and let it start to heat up. So it's gonna be like an orange light, and then it'll start to see that orange light. Then it'll start to, it's gonna heat up, and it'll let me know when it's ready. You did, Candace? I didn't. When my son moved out, oh my, well, he didn't really move out. He went to college because he went first before the girls. Oh, I cried and cried. I cried. And I slept in his bed. And then I started like really getting into Cricut. And then when he came home from college for Thanksgiving, I was like, how long you gonna be here? Because this ain't working. I guess he was like, what happened to I miss you? I got over it. Got over it real quick. He used to have to knock on the door. I'm like, what do you want? Who is that? Oh, that's Morgan. You want to come say hi? Silly girl. So I'm still weeding this out, y'all. Yeah. Now they all. Huh? Oh. Oh, okay. Is Peter going to? Well, you should ask him. He might be hungry. Y'all see Morgan?
This is a YouTube.
It is a YouTube live.
I ain't never been on a YouTube live.
That's Morgan, y'all. She's so, I don't even know what she's doing. know what she's doing behind me.
Hi.
There's Kristen. Those are people you know. Them said,
Hi,
hey,
Miss
twin.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Kelly. Hi.
There's
Miss
Spanky. Yeah. She helped you with the video.
I remember.
You remember. Spanky was in on the shenanigans when they did the birthday video.
I remember.
Had me over here crying like a baby. I was like, oh my gosh, how did you get into contact with these people? She just got off from work and she told me she would bring me a Dr. Pepper, but she didn't.
I remembered after I left.
That's okay.
I should have went back.
You should have. That's all right. That's how you treat your mother. That's all right.
No.
You better go get your education.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm gonna get all A's.
She did well her first semester. What was your
A's
GPA?
and B's.
A's and B's.
GPA 3.3.
GPA is what?
3.3, I think.
Okay.
3.3. I'm gonna bring it up though.
Okay. Says she got a 3.3. She's gonna try to bring her GPA up. Okay, so here's the second one. So here's the first one. So now I want to get the mug and lint roll. This, I don't know why it's taking so long to heat up. It normally doesn't, but kind of go over it to make sure your mug is clean. You can also use the little lint cloth that's in the box. You don't want any of the little blue fibers or whatever. Okay, it's ready. So now I just got to decide where I want the design to go on the mug. This will be a matter of personal preference if you're doing two sides of the mug. So, you kind of just want to get it straight. I don't know if I need to put this so y'all can see what I'm doing. So I put the design on there, and the Infusible ink is, it has the adhesive on it, so it's going to stick. I do use a little bit of tape, not much, because the adhesive is good. Okay. I don't really use a lot of tape though with this, because the adhesive on here is so good. All right, so now I'm gonna put the other side, and it might not be super straight, y'all, because you might be like, well, why is one side, higher than one of my little sticks came off? Why is one side higher than the other? Guess what? The coffee is going to taste what? The same. Okay. So I'll try to get it as straight and as even as I can. I could have done a better job, but if somebody says, why is it crooked? I'm going to ask them why they're staring so hard at my coffee mug. It looks good to me. It looks, let me make it look, let me just try a little bit. I lost one of my little sticks again. I'm not going to take it off, y'all. So, lost one of my little sticks. Gotta have a stick. Sorry this is taking so long. Okay. It is. The coffee is going to taste exactly the what? Same. Okay. So this is good enough. I know you can't see it because of the lighting. Can't see it because of the lighting, but it's on there. The design is on there face down. I'm going to just put it in the mug so that I'm making sure that I'm getting good coverage all on both sides of the mug. I want to make sure that the place where the design is really in there and it's going to be good covered. I'm not using butcher paper. I'm not using anything to cover it, and I've been fine not using anything. Haven't had any problems with it. Let me make sure. All right. So now I'm going to close it. And it'll start, So there's one, I know you probably can't see that, but there's one light. It'll go through the full cycle of lights. It might be like 5 minutes. Look, that's it, Spanky. That's what I'm gonna say. The reason why it's crooked is because that's how I felt about it. Okay, and you talking and I haven't finished drinking this yet. So that's the problem right there. So while that's going through the thing, I'm gonna be cleaning this up a little bit, and now we wait and I clean. Y'all ask me any questions you have. Now I will throw this away because there's really nothing I can make with this. If you didn't learn anything about anything, don't eat this. That's one thing you learned. You could have learned that. Hey, baby's booty. This is trash. This is trash. This goes back in the box. That's that. This can go right here. This can go over here. This can go right here. We're on number 2, the second light. So I feel like it's going pretty fast, going fast enough. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Did y'all say if y'all learned anything? Kelly, that's it. That's it. That's it, Kelly. If I throw it at your head, what do you think is more centered? Make another one first. No. I haven't tried either, Kristen, but that's a good thing. That's something I could have tried. Like saving that and putting it on and using that as like it's sliced. That would have been a good idea. I have not tried that. Kelly, that's it right there. If I throw it at your head, how it look now? Oh Lord. Okay, we're on the third light, y'all. We're doing really good. They going to Wingstop and they didn't even ask Peter if he wanted any. What kind of foolery? But I did ask Peter what he was gonna have for dinner. That was awful. I'm trying to be a better wife. I'm gonna start right after I get off here. You know what? I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna cook dinner. It's gonna be great. But most of the time, Peter cooks because he gets home before me, and that just works so much better in my life. Okay. I would suggest having gloves for the if you are like me, like impatient, like you want to see the design right away, you don't want to be waiting, for the mug to cool down. I'm not a cool down kind of person. I can't wait. Y'all leaving? I'm sorry? I don't want anything. Outside the mug. I didn't put anything outside the mug. Just the adhesive paper that's already on the infusible ink. I didn't add anything to it. So like when you take the infusible ink, the pieces off of the infusible ink that you're not going to use, it has this adhesive. That's all that's on there. So I didn't add anything. Yeah. And if it messes up my mug press, I'll just blame one of y'all. You don't need to. Parchment paper instead of butcher paper. Patty, is that what you're asking? Can you use parchment paper instead of butcher paper? Yeah, let's see what happens with this. I'm not using anything. You a twin, Donisha? Is it Donisha? I hope I said it right. You haven't used, well, honey, look now. This is a little one earring situation. Is it this one? Am I on the right one? Or is it this one? It's this one. It's this one, honey. Yes. Okay. That's it. Yes, they are twins. It's ready. Okay, so let me do a solo layout with, do I want to, let's do a solo layout with this one. Okay, y'all ready? All right, I'm gonna put this little mat in front. I'm gonna open it up. I'm wearing gloves. The handle is not hot. So if you're using a mug press, the handle is not hot. The mug is hot, the handle is not. So be careful though, still, okay? So I'm just taking straight out. And you can see the design. See that on there? It's on both sides. Okay, I'm gonna just put it down for 1 second. And I'm going to turn my mug press off. Now you see inside my mug press, it's still clean. With the infusible ink, you don't really need butcher paper or, you know, any kind of anything to cover it, because the infusible ink, it won't transfer like sublimation. Now, if I were doing sublimation in here, did you put your link in there, Dimps? Hope you did. If you're using your mug press for sublimation, you do need butcher paper, but for infusible ink, you don't. Okay. All right. So let's see what we're working with. Let's see. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so super cute. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So same thing on the other side. Now it's hot. It's very hot. It's super hot. Just take something, or you can wait for it to cool down. I'm not good at the waiting, y'all. I'm not good at that. Some people can wait. I'm not good at it. And if you know that you're not good at it, look at that. This would have also been nice with the pattern. Like if I would have used a patterned sheet. Look at that. Oh my goodness. See? So that's one side. And just in case I have to throw this at somebody's head, which I hope I never have to, you know, there's the other side. Isn't that cute? Okay, let me go back to this one. Let's go to, let's see if I can change the layout to this and do this solo. Okay. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Yes. It's so cute. So we have done 3 things. We've pressed 3 things, right? 3 or 4. We pressed the mug. You see how to use your mug press with infusible ink. I made my one, not this one, my one famous earring, right? We did a bag and we did a shirt. Here's the shirt. And we also did a bag. So we've done 4 things tonight. in our time together. Okay. So if you didn't learn anything, I'm sorry. Very durable. It's on there. It's in there. It is. I can put this in my dishwasher. I don't have to do hand wash. It is. It's on there. It's. Oh my goodness! You made me do that, right? It won't come off. It's on there unless you dig it off. I don't know. You can't get it off. Okay. There's that. Um, did we reach our goal? Did we reach our goal? Did we reach our goal? Yes. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Okay, good. All right, let me say my say, and then we're going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank y'all for sticking it out with me. If you just got here, you can rewind it. The video will stay up. Hopefully you learn how to use Infusible ink. Hopefully you're not fearful about giving it a try. You see, I made mistakes. You see that we still were able to get through the crafts. Y'all met Mylon. Milo, he's the channel sponsor. And hopefully you learned a few things. You got some laughs in, and we accomplished our goal. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I know that when you give somebody your time, I consider time as a treasure. So if you're giving me that, to me, that is a treasure. And I appreciate it more than I can ever express to you. It just means the world to me when somebody gives me their time, because I know you don't have to. So thank you for that. Before I go, I always like to remind you about the importance of arriving alive. And I say that in reference to road rage. Road rage is senseless. So if you're one of those drivers who is always in a rush and you always want to be first to the red light, first of all, ask yourself why, because y'all not going to the same place most of the time anyway. Because I'm going to be late. Okay, it's me, I'm going to be late. I already know that. I already have like a little text system. There's a code, RL. RL means what? Running late. Okay, somebody's trying to go around me. I'm going to do what? I'm going to let them go, because I'm going to arrive alive. I'm going to get to my destination safely. I don't get into road rage with anybody. If somebody's trying to go around me, I let them go. If I'm going too fast, I let them go around. If they want to cut me off, I don't care. I just always assume they have an emergency. I think they have to use the bathroom. I just tell myself they have to use the bathroom. And I just let them go. I don't give them a finger. I don't give them a hand, a gesture, a neck, a wave, nothing. I don't even look at them. I'm just looking what? Straight at the road. I'm driving and I'm not even looking at them. Okay? That's what I want you to do. Arrive alive. I don't want you to get into any arguments with anybody, because it's just not worth it. People are going through stuff. Times are hard. The inflation is bad. People looking for jobs. People are trying to take care of families. People are going through stuff, and sometimes they take it out on the road. So don't let that happen to you. Okay? No fingers, no hands, no gesture, no face, no nothing. Straight on the road. Okay? And you will do what? Arrive alive. All right. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I do. I do. Hopefully y'all learn something. Y'all go and be good to one another. Okay? And what? What do we say? Coffee before what? Talking. Okay? Bye, y'all.
No.
What?
No,
She's so silly. Somebody gave you what? Not the bird. We call it the what? Right finger of fellowship? Oh, they want to. I was finished already. Y'all say bye to him right quick.
to say hi.
Say hi to Milo again. They had already said hi to you, Mylon. You want to say bye? Say bye to the people. Say bye. Yeah. Okay. Bye, y'all.